Hello everyone, welcome back to our Java programming course. So in the previous lecture we learned variables and data types. Today we are going to continue with some very important concepts that are frequently asked in JNTUK semester examinations, also other university examinations. By the end of the lecture you will understand like typecasting, variable scope, constants, printf, static and final. So these concepts are very important for interviews in Java programming. So let's begin. So students, I have written the matter before the video, because I was taught by someone, so that sir, if you write before the video, that will be helpful for us, so that we can take some of the screenshots or something to memorize the things. So that's okay, I have written for your convenience only. Otherwise I have to write along with the video, but I thought it is also it will be useful for you, and the time will be saved for your examination. So okay, I continue like this. If this satisfies you, just comment me, okay sir, we have satisfied about this video. If not, tell me that you have to write along with the video, sir. Everything that everything is okay for me. I can write along with the video or before the video, and then what I have to make you to understand the concepts that I am saying. So this is utmost important for me. So don't worry, just understand the concepts, don't by heart the concepts, so that you have to get very good marks in the examination. So let's dive into the video. So today I'm going to say about these topics: typecasting, widening typecasting, narrow typecasting, scope of variables, liberal constants, symbolic constants, printf methods, static variables, static methods, and final keyword. Don't fear or don't see any clumsily. Let's go one by one. So now typecasting. So what is typecasting? Typecasting is the process of converting one data type into another data type. Like converting one data type to another data type. Easy. Another data type. So that is what I've said. So the types, so like see, suppose a real life example, you have to say you have 1 liter bottle. So if you want to pour water into 5 liter bottle, no problem. But if you have a 5 liter bottle and try to pour everything into a 1 liter bottle, some water cannot fit. Exactly the same idea happens in Java. Some conversions happens automatically. Some conversions require programmer permissions. So in typecasting there are two types: widening and narrowing. So widening typecasting, this is the program: int number is equals to 100, double value is equals to number, system dot out dot println value, the output will be 100. So small data type to large data type, this is automatic conversion. Hope you understand. So you have to remember an order which I have to write now, because I want to write it now along with you. That is nothing but byte, short, int, long, float, double. This is what I have to see. This is what I have to. So remember this order. This is very important. So for example, for this real life example means a small glass to big bucket, everything fits. So now this is widening typecasting. I have written as WTC, so don't confuse yourself. Now narrowing typecasting, NTC. Narrow typecasting means this is the program, like double marks is equals to 95, int value of int marks. So system.out.println value, output will be 95. Why? Because decimal part is removed, no rounding, like simply discard it. So for example, a real life example, so big bucket to small glass, doesn't fit. Same here. So for yeah, that's okay. This is enough for you. So now I'm going to explain about the scope of the variables. Scope means the region where a variable can be accessed, that is scope. So I have written a simple program here. Do not confuse, this is system.out.println. I used to write on the board like this, SOPL, so the students have known what is this. If you doesn't know what is this, you can see here system.out.println. So observe the program carefully. The variable age can't be used inside. Main, outside can't be accessed. So for example, if I say a real life example, your classmate, your classroom key, only your class can be used it for opening the class, another class cannot. Similarly, variable exists only inside the scope. Okay, so there are some types like local variable, instance variable, static variable. We will discuss this about in the upcoming classes, so just remember these names. So now literal constants like values which are written inside the program. So these are the values that are written inside the program. So for example, if I write for example, if I have written int age is equals to 21, value is equals to 21. It is a literal. Sorry, I have written this here. Okay. Int age is equals to 21, value is equals to 21. It is literal. So now let's dive into the symbolic constants. Symbolic constants like, so observe this line, final double pi is equals to 3.14159. Instead of repeatedly writing about like 3.14159, we store it in pi. Here pi, we store it in pi. So as a real life example, if I have to say, suppose college uses to collect the fee. If every student pays like 5,000 or 10,000, instead of writing as 5,000 or 10,000 everywhere, write college fee. It is much easier. So now printf statements. This is printf, like system.out.print. Printf explain like println prints normally. Printf prints in formatted style. That's why printf is used. Example, system.out.printf age is equals to ASD age is equals to 21. Observe the program, output will be as it is, age is equals to 21. So these are the formatter specifiers which are written here. So just do some groundwork about this by yourself, like what is this, what is integer, decimal, character, string, etc. So this is the example program, string name, int age, system.out.println. So this is the output. Okay, so like in a more professional way, if I have to say, like salary report, student result, invoice, marks memo, all uses the formatted output. So yeah. So now see about the static variables. This is the program. A static variable like belongs to the class, not to individual objects. Example, like if the college name, like every student has different names. So roll number, age, marks, but college name is common. So therefore college name can be static. So static methods. So observe the program. Static method belongs to the class. They can be called without creating an object. So as a real life example, if I have to say, suppose like there is one principal. Students don't create a new principal every day. Similarly, statics belongs to the class. So finally, the final keyword. This is the line observed here. So like once assigned, its value cannot be changed. For example, age is equals to 25. So it will be a compilation error because as I have given age is equals to 18. So just do some research about the final keyword. It would be a couple of 2 to 5 minutes actually. Yeah, for example, is a real life example. If I have to say like India's national flag, its official design can't be changed arbitrarily. Similarly, a final variable meant to remain unchanged after the assignment. So for as a professional examples, this is what you have to use. So this is it. You have learned about the topics I have told you. So now I'm going to give important questions now, which I have to write with my own hands now. Don't worry. So first question in the batch will be from teacher, like okay, what is typecasting? So what is typecasting? So I'm going to use shortcuts. You have to see about everything. So explain about widening typecasting and narrowing typecasting. Okay. What are literal constants? Yeah. What are literal constants? Explain scope of variables. Explain scope of variable. What are symbolic constants? What are symbolic constants? Explain static variables. Explain static variables and static methods. So we'll start. Explain final keyword. Explain final keyword with examples. Yeah. So these are the important questions that can be appear in the examination. So please do check this. So guys, so thank you for watching this video. If you really enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe the video, guys. So thank you very much.